I just got here. Hi, everyone. Vanessa and I are here to walk you through our incredible company, nglmitu. And before we start, we want to thank the organizers here at OTT.X for inviting us, and clearly to our parent company, Go Digital Media, for being an incredible sponsor of the event and also on the board here. We've been talking a little bit in the periphery of U.S. Hispanic, and so we think that we might want to just start off with a video so we can kind of kick things up a notch and you can see a little bit more about what is our nglmitu business. Can I click on that? There we go. One more time.
It's time to elevate Latino media into its rightful place. And that's why we're here.
Latin people and Latin talent is killing it.
We are nglmitu. We are the gateway to the total Latino experience. All generations, cultures, languages, and voices.
I'm tired of being the underdog, so I'm gonna be a baller.
Authentically represented, reflected, and connected. Now fueled by one media and entertainment brand.
Action.
Let's begin!
nglmitu's portfolio of brands is exclusively focused on connecting with today's U.S. Latino audience who are shaping culture in the U.S. and beyond.
I'm Latina and I'm American. I have the best of both worlds.
Latinidad isn't monolithic. Media shouldn't be either. We connect advertisers to Latino audiences through unparalleled direct and programmatic solutions across digital video, OTT, social, and display. Our branded content and events bring our loyal community and ad partners together for meaningful engagement. With offices across the U.S. and Latin America, we are committed to supporting Latino-owned publishers and businesses. We offer the widest array of Latino-focused digital assets and employ Latino talent both in front of and behind the camera at our state-of-the-art production studio in East LA. And this is only the beginning. nglmitu.
So thank you. So that's a quick snapshot of the wonderful company that we've built, and we're very proud to share the story of both the coming together of both the NGL business and the Me Too business into this incredible powerhouse company now known as nglmitu. You know, when we started our journey 13 years ago, we wanted to build a world-class media and entertainment company that connected advertisers to audiences in fun and exciting ways, and to do it by putting video at the center, which was the common currency, 12 years ago that everyone was really working with. And today, we're this incredible business where on Comscore, our digital video platform is top rated, and then the Me Too business on its own is a 13 million average monthly user business, and all of it is Latino, both in English and in Spanish. So we're very excited about what we've built. The company remains very Latino, even though we're no longer owned in a minority certification standpoint. I myself am a Latino and owner of the business, as is Vanessa, as is our co-founder, John Leguizamo, who has been the incredible voice of representation and equality for Latinos in the media business overall. Our staff, 98% of the staff is Hispanic and producing content every single day that mirrors this audience in the United States. As well, we employ a number of third-party organizations, groups, from editors, writers, influencers that are all U.S. Hispanic and definitely participate in all of the revenue that we bring into the company. So we're very forward-thinking when it comes to making sure that Latinos are at the core of what we do. We have this incredible studio facility out here in East LA, 14,000 square feet, that we're producing original content every single day. The Me Too business has been doing that for the past 11 years, and we're now utilizing that facility to do a lot more things, both for advertisers and frankly for anyone who's interested in doing work with Hispanic content. Offices all around the country, all around the world, as we mentioned, and I think there's one other point there, and we are really the largest digital media footprint in the business. Our company is sort of structured in media and entertainment, those two buckets, and our media side is real interesting. We have an incredible online video platform that currently is ranked #1 on Comscore. We've taken that discipline and applied it to the OTT CTV space by organizing inventory that we bring to advertisers who want to connect to audiences in that space as well. And then with the acquisition that we did with the folks that go digital, we now have access to the IP rights for the music side of the business that allows us to really bring to the table exclusively to the marketplace our YouTube network, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But it all starts with the digital video business, which is currently, again, #1 on ComScore, delivering over 32 million US Hispanic monthly uniques, which is incredible, and we outpace all of our competitors in that particular space. But that's not even the full story. When you really take a look at how we deliver US Hispanics against all media companies that deliver Latinos, we actually rank in the top 20 of all these businesses. And whether you look at Google in the #1 position and us in the 20, there is no other Hispanic company sitting between myself at 20 and #1, minority owned and minority focused. So we're really an interesting company for many advertisers to work with, and frankly, for a lot of companies to partner with. So we're excited about where we stand. The YouTube network is brand new that we bring to the table, and so, with the IP rights that we hold in the music side of the business, we now have access to these incredible individual networks made up of, a lot of music stars that you know. So Daddy Yankee, Anuel, Nutty Natasha, even Janet Jackson, Ludacris, Jason Derulo, all of those individual networks through our IP give us the opportunity to sell that video inventory as part of a video offering exclusively to the marketplace. And so we're excited about that complete component. And again, that's really the video side of the business, the video media side of the business. We also have, obviously, all the things that we do on the Me Too side and all the individual brands that we work with. And here to share some of that with you is our our Chief Brand Officer, Vanessa. Thanks.
Thanks, Joe. Awesome. So we at nglmitu like to talk about our brands like a family of brands, a familia of brands, and they each kind of have their own personalities, right? So they share a through line of DNA in that, they super serve this US Latino audience. Like, we know who we are here for, but they each are a little bit unique. So We Are Mitu is sort of the flagship brand. That is what we say, that's like your favorite primo, your favorite cousin that you're excited to see at a family reunion every time you guys get together, because it's fun, it's comedy, it's everything homey, comfortable, nostalgia. Fierce is that, literally that fierce prima, that it's usually, think of that one that went to college first, who's paving paths, who's breaking barriers and bringing everyone with them. So Fierce started in 2017, a community completely dedicated to Latinas, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the coming slides. I'm going to jump to Crema, which is our music brand. So that launched last year, and it has been growing very, very fast. It's really where everything about music intersects, right? Music touches culture, it touches sports, it touches fashion, and so this is really kind of like our keeper of cool. It's always curating that content that is out there, because we know that Latinos are influencing pop culture every single day and kind of setting records. Somos Mitu, fun fact, was actually the original brand, because Mitu, when it started, went after a Latino audience in Spanish, right? It's a very common thought process, and they quickly found that the majority of Latinos in the US are actually US born, English preferred, fully bilingual. We're all pretty bilingual, but in terms of that first language and that preference, especially on digital and social, it was English. And so they quickly pivoted to We Are Mitu. That became sort of the primary brand, but Somos is still our second largest community. And we think of this brand, it's really that other side of the table. It gives us that Latin American POV. It kind of schools us, those of us that were born and raised in the US, maybe just a step removed from that, culture firsthand. Somos is the one that's sort of bringing all of that, a lot of, the legends we grew up with, the myths. It reminds us of our culture. So again, another very homey brand, also very irreverent and comedy driven. And then with, the merging with NGL last summer, Hispanic Kitchen came into the fold, and we're so excited to have this foodie brand. We're learning so much about what the audience loves, on social. So it's really sort of in the fold of the social ecosystem that Mitu has always done so well. And yeah, we're excited to start producing a lot more original content under that brand. So in terms of what's new for 2023, Fierce, as I mentioned, started in 2017. It is getting a refresh. We're sort of tripling down on this brand. It has always, we know Latinas are a force. It has always been that, we like to say that we're not about a female empowerment brand because Latinas are empowered. What they're looking for is the knowledge and the connections and that support system. Our Fierce community is incredibly, incredibly supportive. One of the things I just adore about that brand, because in a world in which social can be so harsh and it's so easy to be a critic behind the screen, behind the phone, this community is absolutely committed to uplifting one another. So what we're really tripling down on, Fierce is going to launch onto its own site. wearemitu.com has been our owned and operated website. Fierce will be launching on its own. It's definitely ready to kind of fly the coop and be there. All the brands will continue to be connected, but this allows us to dive a lot deeper into all the different content segments. So we'll be able to get into, beauty and style in the way that Fierce does it. It is not just superficial. It's really about embracing and empowering that, we do look different. We have a different sense of beauty. We have, we find different empowerment in it. And so that, and as well as our Jefas platform, our Fierce originals, things like wellness, work and money, finance is a huge topic that our audience is so eager to unpack. So this, having our own site will allow us to delve a lot deeper into that content. And this is just a preview of what the site will look like. Jefas is another flagship that we're going to really, double down on. It exists in editorial, in events, and then this is our big announcement. So we are going to launch into the experiential space. So nglmitu had Hispanicized. Some of you may be familiar with that event. We've rebranded that to be our events division. And so Mitu Live will be hosting its first event this Hispanic Heritage Month, tentatively called Fierce Fest. And so we'll be hosting it from our incredible studio location in East LA. It's a Latina Empowerment Summit. There's going to be different learning tracks, networking opportunities. We're really trying to create a meaningful and a very approachable and attainable, access to this knowledge to really allow, college-aged women or women early in their careers to be able to network with those that, have kind of the battle scars and the experience and the knowledge to share. Because again, this is the exact dynamic we see happen on social every single day. So we're really excited to bring it to real life. So yes, it'll be everything from awards dinner. We'll also be having our very first Jefas Awards this year, so nominated through our editorial process and our edit team. And we'll be hosting, the online voting and having an event, which will all culminate in September at our studio. So look out for more of that. And with that, I will pass it back to Joe.
Thank you. So look, we've been an incredible scale partner with advertisers for the last 12 years in video. We have an incredible brand, consumer-facing brand in Mitu. We have these additional sub-brands that provide content. A team mostly here in Los Angeles that's producing content every day out of the studio facility. And then today we're here at the OTT.X, and so all of you might be thinking, why would you guys be here if this is all the stuff that you're showing me? And the answer is because we recently launched Mitu TV, which is our 24-hour programming service for English language and bicultural Latinos that really aims to be a complement to everything that's currently going on in the sort of video linear space that's predominantly more Spanish dominant. And so with that, we should probably share with you what it looks like as narrated by our partner, John Leguizamo.
Latinos are on the rise. That's right, there's no audience that's younger, larger, and setting trends like we are. When you see us, you're looking at the present and the future of America.
Wait, there's cameras!
From the bayous of New York City to the heights of Los Angeles and all the places in between. We are everywhere, huepa. Our cultura lives in Mitu. Now it's time to take our flavor over the top. Ya tu sabe. Welcome to Mitu TV. 24/7 content that's in the language of now. TV made for us, by us, and about us. And this year, we're bringing the heat with our new slate of Mitu originals. Three G's in a Pod delivers a triple dose of real Latino talk with rising comics Sasha Mercy, Jesus Sepulveda, and Eric Rivera.
Right now, go heat up your abuela's cooking, because we about to chop it up.
Relax! Girl, let me tell you, gets fierce and personal with our hosts Jessica Flores, Florelis Mora, and Ivana Rojas.
I hate when my friends bring their men
Me too. Oh my God.
everywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Leave him at home.
Yeah, leave him.
Spill the cheese, man. The questions are spicy, but the peppers are even spicier.
Jasmine, I see them. I see the seeds.
The Sala gets up close and personal with the latest artists on The Verge, performing in Crema's very own living room. On the Me Too office, we're taking a comedic peek into the inner workings of the Me Too Studios team.
Que lo que? Which pretty much means, what's up? Hey, Ruben, que lo que? Yeah, I mean, he gets it, you know?
In our new lifestyle series, So Extra, we get bad and bougie at pop-ups and destinations across the country. The Sunday Scoop flips the classic interview format on its head and sprinkles it with sweet toppings and a cherry on top.
Just because I'm la tóxica doesn't mean that I don't have a heart.
Ala Mode goes deep into the closets of icons and fashionistas, peeping their fits for every occasion. And Me Too Shorts keeps bringing the funny with on-the-pulse sketch comedy like nobody else can. In documentaries and nonfiction, we're moving the needle and celebrating with our award-winning storytelling.
Francisco Miranda, who fought for American independence, should have a big statue next to Washington, I guess.
That's right. Where is that damn statue? We're opening doors for the best and brightest Latino filmmakers with our growing library of features and short films. And we know music, so with thousands of music videos from the hottest artists in the game, we're putting music back on TV.
Mario, yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this like cardio.
That's just a little sneak peek to where we're headed, and there's plenty more coming. Me Too TV is for all generations of U.S. Latinas and Latinos, and it's about time. Everything Latinx taking over the airwaves. Me Too TV, available on your TV and your smartphone now. So download it right now. No, really, I'm serious, right now. Like right this second.
I mean, right? Feels good, doesn't it? It feels like the right type of thing, and quite frankly, a lot overdue. And so there is no better example of doing content in the language of now in the Hispanic market than that. And so to all of you who hear me or are watching on the screen, if you're an advertising partner, we welcome you to join us and participate in this. If you're a distributor, we definitely want to talk to you, because certainly there's a lot more that we can do in terms of getting the word out about this property. And thank you so much for listening on behalf of Vanessa and myself. Thank you for the time.